Morning everyone, Kimberly and I are going to go around and show you guys what we do each morning before we start our day. Sometimes Kimberly does this all, sometimes I do it, sometimes we share it, but today we'll do it together and show you how we look after the animals and the plants each morning. So first we do the dogs, the cats. We mix the dogs between some homemade food and bought these ones that are bought biscuits. So let's go. So each morning we collect a few acorns for the pigs, high protein free feed from the farm. Sometimes we do a big harvest all at once, but at the moment we're just doing a few each morning. On the way to the barn, I take a wheelbarrow and collect up some broom that's been cut by a tractor. So this is a nice free bedding for the sheep and also removing a fire hazard from the farm. So here we got some mimosa leaves from the acacia tree. Some days I cut it every day. It's a really great high protein feed for sheep. So it brings down feed costs and keeps it with organic natural food from the farm. But this week we cut a load and my friend brought it round in his van, so we have a week's worth. It's a little bit less work each morning. So here by the olive trees we have on this terrace above the food forest. We've also got our long drop compost toilet here and some garlic, onions, and to my left, coriander rows. Anyway, each morning I prune a little bit of each olive tree, just prune it enough to get some to take to the sheep. It's a really good feed, anti-parasites for them as well. Just use one tool each day, so I might come to the same tree a few times just so that I don't cut more than I can carry to the sheep. So I'm going to take these olive branches over to the sheep. Kimberly's gone to make the powdered milk for the orphan lamb, the lamb with no mother, which you might have heard crying earlier. And she's gone to get our food scraps for the pig. So we'll carry all that up there. We'll see you at the barn. So our orphan lamb's crying. She lost her mother, so we're feeding her with the bottle, and we're now weaning. So it's gone down to four feeds a day to now 2 feeds a day. And so here we go. It's a new lamb, Kimbo.
Huh?
The new lamb.
Yeah.
So we've got a new lamb born today, so we can't continue with our normal tasks now. We've got to deal with the new lamb. So maybe we'll film that, and you can see that on another video. And then we'll continue showing you our daily tasks. So we've separated mother and new lamb, and now we can let the rest of the sheep out. So we're going to let the sheep out and put them to their current pasture. So now the sheep are out, we come back to the barn and get it ready for the next night. So we take the old hay they haven't eaten from yesterday's feed, put it on the ground as bedding. We take the broom that we harvested this morning as bedding, and then we put in some fresh hay for them and some type of sweet grain, just a very small amount because it makes them really want to come in at night. And we add the olive leaf and the mimosa leaf. We're going to have to add some extra for the mother and baby that's born today, and give her some milk as well, some water as well for the mother. So we'll do that, and then everything's ready for the sheep to come in this evening. So we've got our pig here in our agroforestry field, just between two swales. So we just come, give some food scraps from the kitchen, we give the acorns we collected and some fermented grains. It gets fed twice a day, and getting big. In the side of the barn, each morning we come feed the kittens, abandoned kittens that we rescued, and now they live in the barn with the sheep. They love it here. But yesterday they got spaded because we don't want them to have more kittens, and so we have to give them some medicine, feed them, and then we have to soak grains and nuts and seeds for the pig. It's much better when they're soaked and fermented. So we'll do that now. So the next to the chickens, Kimberly makes sprouts, so she soaks seeds and then sprouts them. They get more nutrition from that, so she feeds them that each morning. They love it. We give them weeds, food scraps, they work here in the compost. So we do that, and then we replenish their water, we replenish their feed in the chicken house, and then the chickens are happy. These chickens are all for eggs. We get lots of lovely eggs. We've got several varieties of chickens here. And they make our compost for us.
Oh, it's frozen.
So they have this water outside, and inside there's one that's hanging. We like to give them a few places with water just so that they don't fight over it. Thanks, Dad, for this lovely tripod. It's taken me 4 years to get it out. It's good to put a stone in the water feeder so they don't knock it over. Then in the chicken house we check if they've got food. In the feeder there's an automatic door opener, so we don't have to close the door at night. They go in and the sun goes down, and then it closes.
That's fine.
So there's water in the feeder. They have these nice new perches, and then there's another water over there, and they lay the eggs in those boxes which we can collect from outside. Any eggs?
No eggs today.
No eggs today, but it is too early. They do lay it later in the day. So now I'll come to the greenhouse where it's very warm, and I have to water all the plants every day because it gets very hot in here. It's very sunny in Portugal. Even though it's very cold at night, it's warm in the day. And we'll water all the plants, keep them alive. I'm growing seedlings for trees, seedlings of vegetables. I'm overwintering for chilies, and I also keep our worm farms in here. So after each day, also feed the worms. Soon we'll have a shower in here, so we heat the shower each day, and then the greenhouse can be heated even more. So now I'm going to feed the worms, and then going to go and make my breakfast and coffee, and have a bit of a relaxing morning, spending some time with the new lamb, and then I can start my day, my daily whatever jobs I'm doing today. I think I've got to post out some, I've got to package up some plants I'm selling for posting. So thank you for watching. And I'm going to try and start doing regular YouTube videos. It's my New Year resolution.